Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Cannot wait to get into your beautiful reading here for August 2023. Now, this is timeless, so if you do click on this outside of the window when I posted, the message was still meant to find you, although I am recording for August 2023 for Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius placements, cross watchers are all welcome. We're going to take a look at your overall energy, what you don't see coming, any sort of challenges, opportunities, and then advice from Spirit. So let's take a look at Sagittarius energy here for the collective spirit. Clear and concise message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. All right, so we have in your overall the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming, we have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And the Hierophant. Okay, in your opportunity, we have the Judgment, the Nine of Cups, and the Sun. Wow, okay. In your challenge, what's a challenge for Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, and then your advice from Spirit, we have Death, Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. Devil was kind of in reverse, but I'm just going to read for energies here. Let us pull an oracle card here as far as the energy that Spirit is wanting you to embrace here for the month of August, or the month ahead. We have the Great Work. The Great Work, Sagittarius, is all about us tending to our garden and putting in the effort. It may take some time here to develop or build something here, but it's kind of like Saturn energy, you know, the commitment, the dedication, and the time and the sacrifices we make here will result in a beautiful garden. It's kind of the energy here that I'm getting for you guys. Now, I don't know whether you have been putting in a lot of energy and effort into something that you've been tending to for quite some time, or if this is the energy that you will be doing here for August. But we'll see what comes through. But this is all about tending to something here that could be quite delicate here. So overall, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, and the King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. It's a lot of cards coming out for you guys, but two major arcanas here. The Hermit is all about our spiritual reflection when we go inwards to really take a look at ourselves. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about, you know, when things are kind of destined to go in a certain way, and sometimes they're lucky and sometimes they're not so lucky here. But I feel like you've been doing a lot of questioning. I feel like you've been doing a lot of questioning here about what's been going on with you, that I feel is happening to you. And now you're just really like in this sort of an energy of allowing yourself to be transformed by what's happening. But I feel like you're really in your mind and asking a lot of questions. And I feel like you're asking a lot of questions about, you know, potentially like, what's my legacy? Like, what am I going to build here for myself long term? Or what does the long term look like here for me? Like, what am I going to tend to here and really focus on and give my energy towards? That's the sort of energy you're really in. Like, I think you're getting really honest with yourself about what kind of cards you've been dealt here, and I feel timing is also important here. Like, now is the time for you So you're really getting pointed and logical about what is right for you. And because I see the butterfly in both of these, it's like you've already transformed. I feel like you've already had the transformation here. And now you're having to, like, with everything you know, with everything you've experienced that's happened to you, that you've kind of been at the mercy of, it's like, okay, what am I in control of, and what can I work towards to build something secure here for my legacy, for my long term? So that's the type of overall energy. Now in the what you don't see coming, I see the 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So Hierophant is also very spiritual here. We were seeing the Hermit, again, major arcana. Wheel of Fortune can talk about destiny. And the Hierophant is like, you know, all of the bigger decisions here in life, like what am I committing to? What is important here, my values, what I want to commit to. So I feel like what you don't see coming here is, I think you have more opportunities and more potential, more people I'm even hearing here, to make a decision out of than I think you realize to commit to have an understanding. So I think what you don't see coming here is, there's a network here, and it could be your soul group, it could be your friend group, it could be groups of people here. If you're in the dating pool even here, I just feel like there's a lot of potential and opportunity in order for you to choose from, to commit to, that I don't think you see. And it could very well be because the energy you're in right now, like I said, is like things are happening to you. So you're almost like of an energy of like, okay, I kind of have to deal with realistic situations here. What do I choose? And I don't think you see other opportunities and potential coming in here, which I think might make things a little bit more confusing at the same time, because now it's like I have all these choices and I got to kind of choose wisely. And the Hierophant's all about us sticking to our values, you know, and maybe now there's kind of more stuff here, more noise we got to kind of filter through. And I'm also getting 2 polarized energies here, because one is kind of more non-committal, keeping things light, and the other one here is committed and, you know, a very more structured way. So it's like maybe there's too many options here and what you don't see coming, or are you getting kind of confused here because maybe, yeah, like, do we turn, you know, a friendship into something we can commit to, or is this the group of people we want to build long-term with? Like, that sort of thing is what I'm feeling here from what you don't see coming. We'll get clarifiers to see if we can get some more here. In your opportunity, we have Judgment, 9 of Cups, and the Sun. Well, the 9 of Cups and the Sun, I mean, that's absolute getting your wish here. So there's an opportunity here for you to really, really obtain something you're wanting here for emotional fulfillment, okay? And to see it, because the Sun is all about seeing things, getting enlightened, and same with the Judgment. It's like finally seeing things for what they are. And I feel like what you're seeing here is your opportunity here to really bring in your own happiness, your 9 of Cups, okay? Which is absolute joy here, like beautiful energy. And maybe you haven't had the opportunity to see this in the past here, okay? But I feel like you've done a lot of reflecting here, or at least it's the energy that's kind of around you. And remember, with the great work, like you've been putting in, tending to something here in order to have something be built out of your efforts. Okay, so the challenge, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 7 of Swords. This is about secrets, okay? But because I see the High Priestess here in the upright, and I feel like the challenge is, I think this is your own being honest with yourself, but in a way that you I feel that it allows you to be able to show up here and build something here with others, to come forward with others here to build something for the future. Because I feel like maybe up until now, it's been a challenge to really open up. That's what I feel like. This is hidden secrets here. So maybe you felt like you couldn't really trust someone to collaborate or show up or build with successfully. Okay, let's get some clarifiers now and we'll see, and then we'll get into the advice after. So Spirit, for the overall energy, we have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Can we get clarifier here for Sagittarius's overall? We have the Six of Pentacles. 3 cards coming out. We have 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. So overall energy. Yeah, it's like you're really looking at, where do I invest? Where do I put in energy and effort here with someone that's going to reciprocate this same balanced energy here in order to get my idolized sort of give and take here of a 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like there is a guardedness here because I feel like you've been tending to your garden. I feel like you've really been, this 9 of Pentacles is like you could have something to lose here that you've built for yourself, but you're in this energy, so you're guarded, but maybe you're in the Hermit reflecting, and like I said, that's, you know, in your opportunity, you have judgment, is like, you know, a 9 of Pentacles is great, but you can go to this 10, you know, and you can also go to this 10. So I feel like you're kind of contemplating like, okay, it's like it has to be a balance, give and take in order for me to get the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like you are at a 9, so you're pretty protective of this. Okay, you're pretty guarded of this. And your challenge here is working with another, because I feel like maybe you were deceived at some point, or maybe there's something hidden here. Okay, but I feel like this is you kind of maybe even sabotaging yourself and not wanting to risk your 9 of Pentacles here. So you're kind of more guarded and considering, do I step forward? So, you know, maybe that's why you're reflecting here and like really trying to get an understanding of what's meant for you. What are you supposed to be investing in here? And because your opportunity is getting that insight, having that awareness, getting very clear about, you know, it's what's going to bring you that emotional happiness and that joy. So let's take a look at what you don't see coming. We have the 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Hierophant. The Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. So this is all about getting very clear and certain with our truth. And this is being held back. Okay, and this is maybe staying in our comfort zone or not wanting to risk something in order to keep our stability because we're pretty secure. This is, we built something. See, I think you've been tending to your garden. Okay, and your garden is finally flourishing, although still, you know, it's still your garden. You've invested here, and maybe you've had to put in a lot of energy and effort into seeing something come to the surface. So now you're at this 9 of Pentacles. And you don't want to risk it. So you're in this energy. But when we're in a 9 or a 4 of Pentacles, it's kind of a lack mindset of what we can risk and lose rather than what we can gain. So there needs to be getting clear with our truth here is, do we want a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups? And if we do, then we have to trust something here and see something here. Or are we, you know, are we got to get honest with ourselves and say, am I not wanting to lose my 9 of Pentacles, therefore I'm going to remain in this comfort zone and hold myself back from something here and really see what the truth is? Are we acting out of fear? Are we sabotaging something here? You know, because again, your challenge, Sagittarius, is the High Priestess and the 7 of Swords, which is we're not wanting to see something. Maybe we're not listening to our intuition or going against our intuition is kind of what I'm feeling. You're going against yourself, your intuition. So your intuition might be telling you like, hey, yeah, I want a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups. And it is possible here. But then you're sabotaging, or at least you're going against this, saying, well, I don't want to risk my 9. I've been putting in a lot of energy here, and I've already experienced something here. I've already transformed. I've already done my healing, so you're kind of questioning whether that's something that even logically makes sense. But I feel like you're really in your head for the month of August here, because I feel this is your energy here with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Like, this is like logical overload. Like, you're really asking questions and using your mind here. And maybe you've been hurt in the past, but then in what you don't see coming, it's like, so you need to get very clear here with this Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords and act in truth. And the fact that we see the King and the Queen of Swords, there could be somebody here who is intellectually, you're having to have a debate here with, battle of the minds here. An understanding needs to be reached about truth. So, yeah, we could be playing it safe and held back here. And remember, this is clarifying the 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So we could be held back in committing ourselves and leaving a back door open, which is, I'll just play it safe here so I don't risk my 9, but at the same time, maybe risk a 10, right? So let's see. What is your opportunity here? We have Judgment, 9 of Cups, and the Sun. What is your opportunity, Sagittarius? So we have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So 10s is all about an ending. Yeah, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and then you got the Queen of Wands kind of smack dab there in the middle. The Queen of Wands is very confident. I think there was something that ended, something that was burdensome, something that was really heavy, something that hurt. You couldn't carry no more. It was painful. Somebody might have backstabbed you. Maybe you felt slighted here. The Queen of Wands now has the confidence, and I think she's built herself to this 9 of Pentacles. Like, she's really been tending to her garden. So I feel like you've been really putting in a lot of energy to get over an ending that was really painful, to the point where now you found your 9 of Cups. Your opportunity here is for you to embrace this sort of an awareness here that you've done everything in your power to gain yourself back up here. And I think you have this realization and this awareness, and now you're kind of in your confidence and bringing towards you something here. So I think from an ending, from something difficult, you're now embracing your confidence. You're now in an energy of bringing towards you what it is that I feel you desire. And in comes the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And now you're like, shit, like, I'm in a 9. Do I play it safe? Do I stay in my comfort zone? So what you don't see coming is there's a need to get very clear here. So let's see your challenge. We'll clarify the High Priestess, the 7 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Can we get clarifier here, Spirit? You have the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. Ooh la la. Alrighty, so in your challenge, I think you're challenged because I think you're not listening to your intuition, or you're going against your intuition, Sag, because you've been hurt in the past and you're really held back. Your challenge is to step forward, to work with someone to build something greater than you could on your own, and which stands to reason, because when a 9 of Pentacles, we're on our own and we've built something. Is it wonderful? Yes, but in the shadow attribute of the 9 of Pentacles, it's not a 10. The 10 stands the test of time. It's something we could build with someone else that's greater than anything we could have built on our own. Same with this 3 of Pentacles, is working with another to build a third entity here, which is beautiful synergy we have with someone else to create something wonderful. And I feel like you have the opportunity to do this. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, to actually show up and build something here. And I think it's coming to union and being balanced here with somebody and have a give and take. But I feel, yeah, like your challenge is to become empowered to do this. And look, this Emperor has his shield up. So he's guarding this. He's like, yeah, I don't really want to see this or be open to this or be empowered to make that first move or to allow this type of a thing. So this Emperor is empowered, but I feel like he's also so empowered. This is kind of very similar to Cancer. Was it Cancer? Or Scorpio? I think Cancer. Anyway, not. because of an experience, not wanting to plant that seed, take that new beginning here in a partnership here because of an experience, which is not listening to our intuition here. That's your challenge here, Sagittarius, okay? But I feel you can go from a 9 to a 10, but this is playing it safe and holding it back and, you know, staying in our lane, so to speak, because it's the devil we know versus the devil we don't know. And I mean, you say, well, I do know because look at what I know and look at what I've learned. Okay, you've learned pain, you've learned how to carry a heaviness here, but it's transformed you into this beautiful Queen of Wands. And I mean, transform is right, because look at all these butterflies. I mean, you see the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, all with a bunch of butterflies. I feel you've really transformed from a situation here. But remember your opportunity. You have the opportunity to now look at all of this and get very clear and insightful about, okay, I am at a 9, but I mean, the 9 could be an energy too of the shadow attribute. It's like, I can have a 10. So you're both you have both the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, and we're seeing the 10 Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So do you want to allow this? Do you want to, you know, be an emperor here who is going to focus on self, or is your intuition telling you to plant a seed here in a balanced give and take here with something that you can build for a legacy here? Okay, so let's look at the advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want to communicate here for advice? We have the Death. Well, I might as well read it before I clarify. Death, Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. So, Sagittarius, the Death card is you transformed. There was a situation here that was over, I feel, okay? That's ended. And I feel like you have a chance at a new beginning. She's pregnant, and you have a chance at building something practical here, because we're seeing the 3 of Pentacles, which is building something practical in this world, and going from a 9 to a 10 of Pentacles by being this Queen of Pentacles, and she can birth this and she can support it. Okay, but I feel you're held back. And Spirit's saying you're held back here, okay? Because the devil energy is where we're allowing things to hold us back. And it could very well be your mindset. And I feel like we experience the 10s. We experience the pain. We experience this. So now, no wonder why we're like this. We're like sabotaging, or we're going against our intuition here. And we're doing this, and it's resulting in a devil energy, which keeps us back from our 10 of Pentacles and our 10 of Cups. But we might miss out on birthing something here. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for this advice from Spirit. And this is, yeah, very similar to the Cancer reading, where I feel like because of the pain, I don't know if this is the collective, but because of the pain, it's like we just don't even want to experience it anymore, right? But this is why we do tarot, is like you can choose, you know, because I do feel there is a genuine path here, but we might just be tunnel visioned again, and not wanting to go down something because we've experienced pain, so we're playing it safe. So Spirit, can we please get some guidance? Yeah, that's exact. Oh my God, you guys, this is so powerful. 3 major arcana. Like, you have 2 major arcana here in the advice from Spirit. In the middle, you have that Queen of Pentacles, someone practical, someone capable, someone in a 9 of Pentacles, which essentially is you, because you've been tending to this hurt and building yourself up here. But look, 3 major arcanas: Temperance, Empress, and the Star. Okay, so the advice from Spirit is like, there's a recognition you've gone through pain here, but there's a need to transmute this pain in order to show up and turn this into something here where we're showing up in a balanced way. We're healed. We're able to be this Empress. And I feel this Empress doesn't hold grudge, but knows how to transmute pain into something that's workable. But she's always compassionate and loving with unconditional love, but she also knows her boundaries here, but she doesn't hold anger or grudges here, even if she's been slighted. So I think this is a tough lesson, because it's like, where do we draw the line then, right? But I do feel this Empress wants to give love and compassion here, and I feel like there is a desire and a hope here. And I feel like all of these talk about healing, like healing, okay? Like beautiful healing here, and all this healing is helping you, Sagittarius, to get your long-term vision, your goal, your hope, your desire long-term. What is the long term? That's what the advice from Spirit is, not immediate. So yeah, maybe the 9 of Pentacles is immediately fulfilling and sustaining? And maybe the Nine of Cups is too, because it's gratifying, but is it sustainable long term? Because the Ten of Pentacles is long term, and same with the Ten of Cups. You have the opportunity to do this by embracing this Empress type love, this abundance. And I feel like you got to transmute everything that wasn't working and all the energy you put into building yourself towards something here. Okay. And sometimes people do things here, you know, that are hurtful, and they are human. So, I mean, forgiving somebody is a choice, whether you can decide to do this or not. But it sometimes doing that, you know, has to come from a place here that not a lot of people are able to embrace. But this is raising the vibration. You know, again, how many chances do we give someone? But it raises the vibration of Earth, because people like you who are able to embrace this type of an energy, like there's not a lot of people who are able to do this, you know, but anyone can really do this, you know, anyone could really. So again, I don't normally say forgive too. So this seems to be the collective of forgiving, or the collective energy of seeing past people's ways of how they showed up, to allow ourselves to embrace an energy here that, you know, I think will be rewarding for you in the long term here, and just kind of let everything that's no longer serving you die out. Like it's, the slate is clean. Like this is starting completely over. The playing field's completely starting anew. Okay. So, but I do feel like it's you coming in from a different perspective now. You coming in more empowered. You coming in kind of, you've been able to cater to yourself and build yourself to a 9 here. And I don't feel you're going to lose anything here. Whatever you've gained, okay, I feel like you've worked really hard. You can't lose it. No one can take it away from you. Even if you experience this, you're never going to lose your 9 of Cups and your 9 of Pentacles, because you've done a lot of this. Okay, like you're destined here to get what you're, like now's the time here. Okay, you're destined, your karma here. You've already gone inwards. You've already done that spiritual growth. I think now's the time for you to receive this. Okay, but if we're guarded and we're not allowing it in, then, you know, we kind of can miss out on something here, because we're holding back or wanting to play safe. So that's what I have here for you guys, Sagittarius. I hope this helped. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you soon. Bye.